Hello Leos, this is John from Intuitive Johnny, and I am here to give you your reading for the first half of February, from February 1st to the 14th. As you may have already noticed, I am new here on YouTube, and this is my second reading for the signs of the 12 signs of the zodiac. And I read the cards differently. I also watch other people do readings, and I'm very excited to hear my readings, as usual, as like you guys maybe. I use 3 different cards, okay? The poker deck, the tarot, and Angels of Abundance by Lauren Virtue and Grant Virtue. So I just want you guys to have an idea how I do things. I don't read the cards the same way as the other readers out there, but I have been doing this for 3 years now. So without further delay, I am going to give you guys your reading for the first half of February. One card fell. Are you guys not sure of some things? You have too many options or what? This is a lot to take in. Okay, you and some people around you, or maybe it's just you. You guys have so much things to think about. Like, it's like ordering in a restaurant. You and your friend, or whoever this people you're dealing with. 2 people here. It's you and another person. Doesn't matter, guy or girl, doesn't matter. It's like you're in a restaurant and you're thinking of buying something, or maybe it's a pizza. You want a margarita and somebody wants a pepperoni, and you guys keep on thinking, you're just looking on the menu and you're like, yeah. And suddenly when you guys finally decided, pepperoni's gone. You maybe are not thinking or not communicating well enough. You're not communicating well enough, and that's going to cause you guys problems, because you don't have much communication, and you are dealing with other people beside you. Maybe it's your partner, maybe it's your boss, maybe it's your parents, your classmate, and you need to work on a group project, and you're not communicating well. You guys need each other. The problem is nobody's deciding, or nobody's even starting to communicate, and that's a big problem for you guys. I want you guys to know about that, because this is what the cards are saying. You have too many options. Like, maybe, if it's a paper, like, oh, what topic are we going to write? Are we going to talk about flowers, or are we going to talk about cows? Something like that. Before you know it, maybe the deadline's over. Okay? No, you're not starting on something, and you guys have just to know that. Okay? What else? Noises. Okay. You guys are being secretive. Like, you guys are trying to hide something. I don't know what this is, but it's coming from maybe you guys are being distracted by some kind of negative emotions from the past. It feels like maybe you have lost something, or you're just frustrated about something, and you're like you feel like you did not do enough in the past, or something about not being enough, but you cannot bring the past to the present, and you just cannot do anything about it, and it just keeps rolling in your head, and you're trying to make things up, or make up things for the present to be better, which is good. However, you are too much drag about what happened in the past, and it's not giving you any good. Okay, and you've been hiding about some things. Maybe it's that thing and you're not trying to admit it to yourself, maybe, and that's a problem. You know, sometimes if you're not acknowledging the problem, it just keeps on pulling you down because you cannot take the energy out of you. It's better if you talk to yourself about it, or maybe talk to someone about it, and just know that, hey, this is what's bringing me down recently, and I just want to release this energy. And by releasing this energy, you leave some baggage behind you to move forward. Does that make sense? Okay, what else? Shit. Okay. Things are clearly not going your way too. You're a little bit similar to the Cancer people out there. Maybe things are not moving forward for you, but you guys have a better luck in getting out of wherever you are, only if, you know, these are not very good cards. These are not very good cards when in terms of trying to achieve something, whatever it is, relationships, business, whatever. But only if you do something about it, like take action, like concrete action, like, hey, I wanna get out of this, let's do this. If you group yourself together, all those negativity around you is just going to fade away, and you're just going to start anew. Okay, there's this I think the timing is right for you guys to restart on something, and it only comes when you are ready to take it. The universe is going to give it to you, but you guys have to have you guys need to have the will to push things through, because it's like, imagine it's this energy of new beginning. Imagine this energy as how to say it, it's like a passenger, and it's waiting for a bus, and you are this bus, and this passenger needs a very strong vehicle to start over again, and it's just waiting for you to be this vehicle and replenish you with the energy, the fuel, to move forward in wherever journey you're going through. Okay, guys, remember that part. Let's see what the tarot cards are going to say to you. I know some people like the shuffle. When before I did this YouTube thing, and I read on the comments of other YouTubers, and some people are like, why are you not shuffling, or something like that. It's funny because sometimes people pre-shuffle. That's why I'm shuffling, but you can't see it. You can hear it, right? Just to show that I'm shuffling. Okay. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say for you. Yeah, right. guys, too many options. It just summarized what happened. You have too many options and you're not making a decision because you're like, I'm looking sideways. I'm looking somewhere else. I'm not paying attention to what's in front of me. You're not paying attention to what is in front of you. And by the time you said hello, whatever it is that you're trying to connect with or need to decide to or need to talk to is now gone. Guys, stop delaying things. Communicate well. Don't give yourself excuses not to. Even if you have to talk to other people around you, you have to. Even if you don't feel like it, you just have to keep a calm mind and just get shit done, to say it plainly. Okay, let's see what the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards have to tell you to help you get through these things. At least, guys, communicate well. You have to communicate well. If it is something about your past that you have to let go, communicate it with your friends, and it will help you to move on. Leos are being, can be very. You guys are very strong people, and sometimes you like to pretend that you guys can do it yourselves. Like maybe sometimes you see your crush walking towards you and you just pretend not to look at them. Sometimes you just have to not pretend that you are that strong, something like that, if you get what I mean. Because not everyone's always at their peak, at their prime. There are moments when you will be very weak and you need help and you need some attention too. So just want you guys to know that. Okay, declutter. Let me read this for you guys. You'll feel better and more focused if you will take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace, even if you're in your head. Donate what you can help to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. To me, this is not just about material things. This is even your thoughts and your emotions. Declutter your emotions, declutter your mind. Because it's just too much things happening in your head, and it's just not helping you to get you to where you want to be. So take the time to remove it in your head. If you have nobody to talk to yourself. I mean it, guys. You just have to talk to yourself. Communicate well. If it's not about communicating with other people, communicate to yourself. Hey, give yourself a self-talk. Hey, what's wrong with you? Like what is it with you that's bothering you? Identify it with yourself. If you can find it in yourself, like, hey, identify what's wrong, acknowledge it. When you know what's wrong, it's easier to move on and to leave the baggage behind. Okay, guys, I hope you guys like this reading. I hope this is helpful for you guys, and I wish you all the best for the first half of February. I'll see you on the second week of February. Bye, guys.